do tonight, Z?
The same thing we do every Friday night, and that is party with the world.
Something in the rain.
Yeah.
Seamen.
Jesus.
I don't think that's the right lyrics, but
No.
Nirvana.
Nirvana. Everybody meet Nirvana. Or you can meet the world's most famous podcast. That is Our Views Will Kill You. That's right. We are the official podcast of the Netherlands. The official podcast of ranting about Star Wars and Disney. The official podcast of
supporting transgenders.
That's right. That is right. Oh,
if Ricky Gervais won't do it, we will.
I know. Shame on Ricky Gervais. Gervais?
It's Gervais.
Gervais.
I enjoy him.
Oh, that's right. We have an amazing show for you tonight, and I'd like to first start off. I see a couple good old friends in the chat. We've got some admin action from Ron the Stone Cold Killer. We're missing that Doc that we love so much, and Infinity is here.
He has joined after I had to nag him to join our show.
You had to nag him to join. You're like, wake up. Wake up.
As the local podcast of your country, we will evict you from your home.
I should probably change that on our Instagram handle.
Just completely lie. Like we're so sponsored by a country in Europe.
Just the official, unofficial, official podcast of the Netherlands. I mean, someone's got to believe that.
Yeah, we support windmills.
For all you know, I could be the ambassador to the Netherlands.
Do they have ambassadors?
Who knows? Perhaps.
I
helped
know.
them negotiate their bridge, where Jeff Bezos was trying to steal their bridge.
When are you coming to visit us in America? We can do videos with you in person. You can stay at Z's house. He's got an extra room.
Noob has a basement, if you don't recall.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to pay for that, but
no, what
we
do
can
you
work
mean?
it out.
You said
we can work it out.
Oh, there's the sir. In fact, don't you have a big announcement that you will be fairly close to his country?
Oh yeah, well, that's not.
I mean, it's on the same continent.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Iceland's an island.
It's in the same hemisphere and continent. It's a
fucking island. I will be in Germany though for a 4-hour layover. So if you want to drive to Frankfurt airport, buy a ticket to get in just to see me, we can make it happen.
Make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, fuck this kamikaze is extra tart.
Is it rocking your world?
My God, I'm trying to not smack my lips.
So, what is on today's episode? And we got it. We are jam-packed today, folks.
It is tight.
It is so tight.
Unlike my mother in the 80s. So, we have, what do we have? Oh, Norman Reedus wants more babies. Then Pete Davidson is leaving his day job. Doctor Strange beats off Batman. There is more law-abiding citizens at Netflix. Seth Green loses his precious. Winnie the Pooh has a brand new take, and it is very intriguing. And then Jodie Foster actually is alive and acting still. I thought she was only in that one movie where she got raped. But that's it.
Oh, that's
Jude
it.
Law is leaving Wizards for the Force because he loves to force it in. And, I forgot one. Mighty Morbin Rangers. That's a thing. Because if you're not Morbin,
if you ain't Morbin,
you're not living.
You ain't doing it.
It's Morbin time, and you should join in.
It is Morbin time.
And then we're getting outrageous with just one story, but it's a story filled with poop and Kansas City.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I think that's all we need. Then we're going in or out on 2 trailers of Mission Impossible 7 in honor of Tom Cruise and his Top Gun movie coming out this weekend, which I'm seeing on Sunday. And Man vs. Bee, the movie that probably shouldn't exist, but I'm super excited for after seeing the trailer. And reviews of so many things, maybe a million little things, and The Rookie, and Jackass 4.5.
Things no one cares about.
Because I don't know what Jackass 4.5 is.
Oh.
Did they just randomly release stuff like outtakes, I guess? I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Oh, we'll find out.
Love, Death, and Robots. I think the final season 3.
I hope it's not the final season, but I think it might be.
I think they said it was the final season. And then Chippendale, a Disney thing that I didn't know was still a thing.
Chippendales.
Were they popular
Rescue
at one point?
strangers.
I don't know. I guess I'll ask that question during the review.
Yes, they might rescue strangers.
Or Nightmare Sonic.
Oh, yes.
Rescue Sonic from his nightmare.
Ugly Sonic. So we are on holiday, as they say, right?
I'm just wearing an Avengers shirt.
But it's an important holiday, you know. And I think I just want to show something I have in the background. Should I show this?
I don't know. I don't know what you're showing. But Daniel N is here on a non-giveaway day. My God, I love you.
It is a giveaway day.
Is it?
But I just wanted to say, you know, for our friends and fans in the U.S., it is Memorial Day, and for all of those of you who have served, I just want to say thank you. And in remembrance, it's this was the license plate off of my grandfather's tank as he drove a tank in World War II. So
what he's not telling you is he drove it for the Germans.
You can look up the Super Sixth. They are definitely in the United States. They freed Infinity's friends and family.
Never. I'm not going to go further on that.
You sure about that?
I want to.
But it's Memorial Day, so, you know, we're on vacation. You're on vacation. Hopefully everyone out there across the world who listens to this show, you know, let's all thank America for making sure that you're all free. All of you, including the people who listen to us in China.
Exactly.
I have some World of Warcraft gold to sell you.
And Infinity is super upset that we're not talking about Stranger Things.
What do you mean? We're going to review it.
I haven't seen a single episode.
I will review it for you.
I've never seen it.
He doesn't what? He wants to talk about it? He can come on and talk about it with us.
Yeah, come on.
We'd be happy to have you on the show.
You can review it in Amsterdamian.
Did it come out this weekend? Or did it only come out in the Netherlands?
I have no fucking idea.
I know it's coming out soon, but I don't think it's been released in America yet.
Freezing these balls, you're a prick.
What
all 6 people across the world listening right now. Yeah.
We are worldwide.
I don't know what country you're in, but hopefully you're not in America.
Oh, we've never actually figured out what country
we have not.
We've not pinpointed that yet. We're still working on it.
He's on Planet Namek.
We have a crack team of crack addicts hunting down Freezing These Balls. One day, we will find out.
We will.
Who his real identity is.
Now there's 7, bitch. Yeah, how you like them apples?
It's a live stream, and it's a holiday weekend. We do this because we love
7's pretty impressive. Daniel, I see you. I see you.
We see you.
I might just give you all the giveaways because you actually support us.
Actually, this is totally true. Okay. I love these intros that get crazy and off the rails, because, you know, these are things.
We need to go to housekeeping, though.
Do we, though?
I think so.
I feel like I am missing one thing in housekeeping that we do. I feel like we should cover this before we go to housekeeping, because it's like its own thing. So should I do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You had an interview, you dumbass.
Oh, shit. Already forgot about that.
Yeah. Already forgot he was a human being. Okay, let's go to this here.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I went to his Instagram to give everybody the idea.
What the fuck is this?
Knuckles Media. Well, I was gonna play the clip, but then I realized that people listening to the audio of this podcast wouldn't hear the clip if I did it. So I'm not gonna play it because apparently I've been called out and there's a fight brewing between Knuckles Media fiends. I thought it was friends, but it's actually
no,
fiends.
It's fiends. Yeah, he doesn't have friends.
Can I just straight up? I was gonna call him. What am I supposed to call him?
I don't know. A bitch.
His name? No.
Can you use the R word?
Can I use the B word?
The B word.
The one he doesn't want to be called. Knuckles the Third.
Bob?
No.
Bobby?
He's Knuckles.
He doesn't.
Knuckles the Third. No, not Bob.
We should call him Bob now.
Bob Knuckles?
Yeah, Knuckles.
Robert Knuckles. He was Noob was his second guest ever, and boy did he make a mistake.
I did.
Not only did he make a mistake.
I went in hard.
Look at that face of
yours. I took it raw. And I don't want to say it was a hate crime because he was black, but it was pretty close.
It was as close to a hate crime as you could get. So he is what is it? What would you qualify? He's a cosplayer.
He's a cosplayer.
Is he an anime fan? Sort of.
He's an anime fan.
Yeah, but isn't like any of the good stuff. Does he like Demon Slayer?
I don't know.
Does he like Attack on Titan?
Maybe we'll have an anime
Full Metal Alchemist
guest interview. I think I talk about some of that. I don't remember what he said. I was focused on myself, but he definitely says words. He looks like Killmonger.
Yeah, his hair looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks totally dope. So Knuckles He should be in the chat to defend himself.
He
First of all,
should.
he called me out. He called me a lot of names that I do not feel. I feel triggered. I'm emotionally damaged. I need a safe space. I have my own show, so I guess I feel like in my own show I should feel safe, but I don't feel safe.
You should not.
When I see his face,
If I'm in the room, you're not safe.
no one is safe.
Yeah.
Knuckles was not safe.
Although I'm just sad I'm not dropping bombs today. Like my anus has been pretty safe.
Yeah. So anyway, if you want to catch the interview that Noob did with Knuckles Media Fiends, go to YouTube.
Yep.
And give him that. We did give him that OrQ bump. He definitely got an OrQ bump. But let's give him another bump. A bump of the white powder.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's Knuckles Media Fiends.
Yeah. So you can catch him on YouTube and on Instagram. Knuckles Media. Look for the angry black man who is the Knuckle Media Fiend.
Oh boy, Nasty Mandy's here.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
It just got nasty.
Don't you have to like prepare for the party tomorrow because you're probably the one setting up everything?
Is he cooking?
No.
Why is he
also,
not cooking?
You did not do a good job cleaning from that steaks. My mother cleaned my house and she was like, "This kitchen is atrocious. How dare you?" So you need to go to her house and cook her a steak, and then not clean the kitchen just to fuck with her. So I'll set that up and we can live stream it.
I would like a steak. Those steaks look good. I think you put them on our Instagram, right?
No, those steaks were delicious.
So at least Nasty Manny can do one thing right.
He can.
So anyway, catch that interview. Let's go to some housekeeping. Oh, lemon pledge, Miss Z.
Oh my god, I'm almost done my drink.
Housekeeping. All right, so I picked a real bad week to do a lot of videos. There was a lot of news, and I was a little bit angry. Maybe a little bit in the sauce, a little bit.
This had to do with Star Wars and not Peter Dinklage size people.
That's the crazy thing, right? We did a video about Snow White and no dwarves. See, I feel like they all tie together because I did a video about Andor and Willow, and not Dionne Warwick, but what's his name?
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis, not Dionne Warwick. Warwick Davis, who I think is a great actor, famous for being.
I guess he's probably better than he was in Star Wars.
Yeah, he was one of the Ewoks in Star Wars. He was also in. He's the Leprechaun.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's the Leprechaun.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's in Harry Potter.
Yeah, he's a great actor. And
he's so much better than Peter Dinklage.
You think so?
And he's not a prick.
He's not a prick like Peter Dinklage. So all of these tie together, and there are some more little people in Willow. I love Willow. I don't remember when it came out, and I was too little to know anything about it. I'd like to see it again today to see if it's even any good. But it had he's in Top Gun.
Wait, Peter Dinklage? Not Peter Dinklage. Warwick Davis is in Peter Dinklage. Or fuck.
Warwick Davis is in Willow. Willow came out in like the 80s.
And he's in Top Gun.
No. Iceman. Val Kilmer.
Yes.
Plays Mad Mardigan in Willow.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we figured all that out.
I thought maybe Warwick Davis was like one of the missiles, so they just shot a midget at like the Russians or something.
Oh my God. So anyway, I react to those teasers, and I don't know how I feel anymore because I don't even understand. You just got to watch the video because in Andor, there's like a bell tower, but there's a man, and he's the timekeeper. And what he does is he walks to the top of the tower and he bangs on some drums or something. It's all nonsense. I don't know what's going on with Star Wars. I don't know what's going on with Lucasfilm. It's irritating is what it is. But we can move on. We can talk about Snow White and the no dwarves.
And the ugly white snow.
Oh my gosh.
She's not white though, so it's not white snow. It's like brown snow. It's like a Mexican salsa.
Oh my gosh.
Not guacamole though. This is not a healthy snack.
Oh boy.
Because her tits looking droopy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When you compare her to Gal Gadot, so the story of Snow White is there's a live action Snow White remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs that's going to be called Snow White because it has no dwarves because they replaced all the dwarves with freaking CGI creatures. and we get intense about it. So if you want to hear us defend little people, because we are all inclusive.
Instead of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, it should be called No White and the Magical Creatures. Just saying, that's what it is.
I mean, I was gonna say something about Gal Gadot. Does she count? But
no, she's Jewish. So that's like kind of white, but she's so hot. Like,
I mean, she is a beauty queen.
She could have like 12 babies, and I'd be like, still, I'd put it in your butt. That's fine. I'm okay with it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we did a video about that.
We did.
Fair enough.
Nobody watched it.
Some people watch it, but YouTube is asshole.
It is. Yeah.
China is out to get us. You have to share all of these videos with your friends because China is trying to stop us, even though some of them listen. Some people in China listen to us. But
do
still,
we really have a China person?
We have Chinese
Not
fans.
a Chinaman?
No. They're probably from Taiwan.
Oh. Free Taiwan.
Free Taiwan. We're going to get banned there now. Anyway, we also talk about Christian Bale being Gore in the new Thor and whether or not Thor is a snore.
I mean, he looks awesome. So, like, if you haven't watched the trailer, you should probably watch it.
He looks like Chris. For a man who's known for transforming himself and his body, does he look that impressive?
Maybe they didn't want him to transform his body.
Maybe they should have, like, stretched his face out and made him look like a weirdo.
The dude's also probably, what, mid-50s? Maybe he doesn't want to transform his body anymore.
He just did, like, 2 or 3 movies where he was, like, a big fatso and then, like, crashed, died, and down. Have you not seen The Machinist? The man will transform.
Yeah, that was 20 years ago.
The Machinist, but not when he was a fat guy. He was a fat guy like 2 or 3 years ago.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, because he was in that weird movie where he played Dick Cheney.
Yeah. Oh, Dick? Or no, Cheney?
Yeah.
I forget what it's
that was
called.
only a couple years ago. And he was like super overweight. And then he was overweight in American Hustle too. The man lives to transform his body. Don't take that away from him. Maybe he wanted to get plastic surgery so he could look more comic accurate to Gore. And Marvel prevented him from doing that. And I don't agree with that at all. Let the man get plastic surgery. Let him identify how he wants.
Yeah.
If he wants to identify as a Gore, let him do it.
I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with the first trailer. This trailer, I'm like, all right, okay.
I wasn't impressed with the first trailer. The second trailer, I liked Christian Bale, and that was about it. You just like Thor's ding-dong hanging out.
I do. He's looking beefy compared to previous movies. Like, that man is doing
why would they make him Fat Thor just to make him
that man doing
God
some
Thor?
work? Like, damn.
Doesn't he have like a fitness company at this
He
point?
does, yeah.
He's into it.
Also, Daniel, forewarning. Do not engage Nasty Mandy in culturally inappropriate phrases because he will just troll you.
And then he'll get banned from YouTube.
Probably.
And then get us banned from
yes.
YouTube.
He has been banned from Instagram, like, I don't know, 7 times. It might be the world record. We need to contact Guinness.
See what he looks like? Just look up Window Licker by Aphex Twin, and you'll see all the Nasty Mandys.
We only have a audio interview with Nasty Mandy, not a video.
Where he ruined our show.
He did.
So he owes us steaks.
Yes. He'll come to your house and cook steaks.
Slender Man?
Do you want to let him in your house? He'll cook us steaks.
No, but he could stand outside and cook steaks.
I don't think that's how it works.
I have a Traeger grill. He'll use a Traeger grill.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
What if he has to go to the bathroom?
There are
lawn?
These new things called bushes.
That's your bushes. That's on you.
I have a whole bog he can go
That's
in.
fine.
Just go in the bog. Anyway, we also did I did a rant, a good rant though, about Love, Death, and Robots. How much I love it and how much I love to see Lovecraft representation. And I love the Cthulhu mystery. H.P. Lovecraft is a writer from like the 1920s that has been much beguiled, and usually people say mean things about him, like he's a racist. I mean, the dude was from the 1920s. I'm pretty sure everybody was racist back then.
Were they?
Yeah, they hated everybody.
Gatsby was racist?
Don't you remember Gangs in New York where they hated everybody? They hated the Irish. They hated the Italian. If you weren't native born, they hated you.
Yeah, but like nobody was native born at that time.
Did you not watch the movie where there were native born?
Oh, really?
Essentially like the Pilgrims.
Did that have Leonardo DiCaprio in it?
Yeah.
Did he die?
Remember he got horrifically scarred where he just got a little thing on his cheek?
He did not die though.
I don't think so. I don't know. Something happened. Stuff happened in that movie, and it's really good if you just pretend that Leonardo DiCaprio dies, if you watch that movie, because it's really long, it's like 3 hours long. If you just end it and you're like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio dies, Bill the Butcher killed him, you cut it right there. It's a fantastic movie that should win all the Oscars. Otherwise, it didn't win any because it was too long.
Was that Scorsese?
Correct.
Yeah.
That was like the great Scorsese snub where he was like, I'm never going to win an Oscar. And then he won an Oscar for The Departed. So,
yeah.
That was like a consolation prize.
The Departed was okay.
And so my point is David Fincher, and I think his name's, is it Chris Miller? Who's the guy who did Deadpool, then got fired, and then did Terminator Salvation?
Cameron?
No, Miller. Terminator Salvation, not.
I have no idea.
He did Deadpool. His name is
T.J. Miller? No, Tim Miller. Tim Miller.
Tim Miller.
Yeah, he was also
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's the producer and the executive producer of Love.
He
Death and
directed some
Robots.
things.
He did. He's the one who's responsible for Deadpool 1 and the.
No, I mean he directed
Deadpool
some of these episodes.
I understand that. David Fincher did the best one. I just thought it was awesome. We'll review it more later, but I had to rant about it because I loved it so much.
A lot of crab rape in that episode.
A lot of crabbing.
And then I am giving away the Batman. I watched all the 2 hours of bonus features yesterday, so I'm like,
boner features.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. There was like a 53-minute documentary on the production of it, and
should we do a video on why the Batman sucks? And you tell me the dumbass reasons why the director did dumbass things, because you watched the special features. And you told me that the director did. He wanted to make Batman a dumbass.
Basically, yeah. I mean, we can do it. Whether it's going to have video views, I mean, who knows?
The chat just needs to tell us. If they want a free giveaway, they're going to want us to do this video.
But yeah, I don't really know. Like our giveaways, I'm pretty sure whoever joins the chat next week, it's gonna go on for a week. I'll post it probably Monday or Tuesday, and I'm not sure what we're gonna ask for the giveaway, but probably whoever shows up in the chat next week is gonna have a great chance at winning.
An idea of how to get the video.
Infinity never wants to participate in any of our giveaways.
It's because he's rich.
Dick.
He doesn't need them.
Yeah, he has a Jaguar.
Yeah, he's rich.
He's definitely a white supremacist.
He's a player.
Yeah.
He gets whatever he wants. He probably has hoes that buy him stuff.
Probably.
He's got hoes from different area codes.
I don't know if Amsterdam has area codes. It's not a big country.
It definitely has area codes.
Oh my God, Doc is here.
Oh, Doc.
Look at that Nancy just coming on in late.
No, Captain Underpants now. Captain Admin Underpants. Yeah. So we do have a Batman giveaway. We'll talk about it later. Maybe we'll do a video as to why the Batman is the biggest con job.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe, baby.
We'll see what happens.
All right, so I think that does it.
I think that wraps up our endless housekeeping.
We had to go through some Knuckles.
We did.
To get Knuckles deep.
Yeah.
So now we're not Knuckles deep, and we can go to the news. I just have to click on the right thing to get to the news.
Oh my God, a game nobody needed or wanted is maybe getting a fucking sequel.
Everyone needs a new Death Stranding.
If you want a walking simulator with a baby,
amazing. I remember I made you guys watched me play that, and you were just like, this is
back when Scott was here.
Yes.
Even Scott didn't like it.
Scott doesn't like anything.
Oh, Daniel N is coming at Nasty Mandy with his cooking skills. Oh my!
Are they Daniel, a challenge?
Dan, are you in the tri-state area? Maybe you can come to my house and cook me a steak, and I'll compare. That's fine. Like I will make that sacrifice. If you want to start
your careers as professional chefs, we will give you that ORQ bump.
I will absolutely let you cook me food in my house. That's fine. My house isn't that great, but I will provide the alcohol and make you cocktails. Whatever happens after that is not up to me or the police.
And but Infinity may show up as well.
Yeah, Infinity can be there. He can videotape the sex. I mean the consensual sex.
I mean the cook-off.
Yes, the cook-off.
So there is a new Death Stranding is happening, according to Norman Reedus, star of The Walking Dead and his new spinoff of The Walking Dead. He says the sequel just started. So the video game that raptured a nation and a world in cooperative play.
Hard pass.
Norman Reedus, the actor who plays Sam Bridges, his name is real.
That man's just a pedo the entire game.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to fuck a fetus to stay alive.
The fetus is him.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's too deep for you.
Wait, is he really the fetus?
I think so.
You're kidding.
I don't remember. It was a very confusing story.
So there's time travel?
There's something in that thing.
Other than the walking, like what else happens?
You can shoot guns and stuff if you want, but you're not rewarded. The great thing about the game is it's cooperative in the sense that you play by yourself, but when you could add tools to the environment to help other people, like ladders and ropes and all sorts of different things. It's fun. It's great.
Yeah,
So there's a sequel happening because it did well, and it's a game that's not based on killing other things. It's based off of package delivery, which can be mind-numbingly fun.
The online component
You're an Amazon driver.
Is ahead of its time because it's it's like a cohesive online where you're building for one another.
Yeah, it rewards you. Like you actually enjoy getting likes because you're benefiting other people. You're helping other people. So it's a weird way to do a game. They call it ludonarrative dissonance, where the gameplay doesn't match the storyline. Like if you're supposed to be a hero but you murder thousands of people, that doesn't make sense. But in this game, you're discouraged from killing people because it causes impediments in the game or makes it harder for you to traverse the environment. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for it. We'll give you more news as it goes on. I don't stream that much anymore because YouTube has ruined the ability for us to stream.
We should make a separate streaming channel.
Z streams,
yes.
4Q streaming. I don't want to manage any more channels.
Z streams and noob nags.
I mean, people did seem to like it when you sat here and nagged me, but you are
that was
too
rough.
busy to nag.
Like I would. It depends. Like, are you gonna supply me with snacks? There's cupcakes downstairs. I haven't had one yet. Just saying.
Stick a cupcake in my mouth and I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know who else is happy? Pete Davidson, because Captain Butthole Eyes.
Holy shit, he looks like a raccoon here.
Yeah, he has a disease that gives him the eyes of a butthole.
Is that true?
Yes, he does.
Is it a disease, though?
He claims it is. I don't know. I'm not his doctor.
I've seen him several times, and I don't remember him looking that raccoony.
I don't know, but apparently the man can lay some wood because he gets all these celebrity girls. Pete Davidson, Kate McKinnon, Amy Bryant, and Kyle Mooney are all leaving SNL. I don't give a crap about a single one of these people. They all suck. SNL sucks. Hasn't been funny in 20 years. Tell me why I should care. Baby Yoda's leaving? I don't even remember a single funny sketch about Baby Yoda coming from SNL.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Little Baby 80? All I know, the only thing Pete Davidson is famous for, it's not for being funny. It's for laying wood on some of the hottest women in...
He's kind of... Like, I've seen his stand-up. He's okay. He's not bad.
I remember when he yelled at a bunch of woke college... He was dumb enough to do a stand-up in front of, like, college kids, and they got offended because he's too edgy. But he literally laid the wood to Ariana Grande.
Kate Beckinsale. His shining prize.
Ooh, what a prize. Probably her daughter. I don't know if there's facts to that.
Oh my god, a three-way with her and her, the daughter and Kate Beckinsale. Fuck me.
Now he's got Kim Kardashian, which is
I don't get that.
Prize, though.
I don't fucking get that at
prize.
all. I just don't get it.
When she takes
Kourtney Kardashian's hotter. Why not just fuck her?
Yeah, but he's taking her from Yeezy, which makes it more impressive.
It does. I think he's just doing it to fuck with Yeezy.
I mean, that's
this is one giant fucking art project or something.
Next thing you know, he'll be doing Grimes and taking her from Elon. And then Amber Heard, too.
No, Amber Heard, I don't know. She's kind of hot, but not hot.
So, say goodbye to Butthole Eyes.
Yes.
I know you're sad about it.
Very sad.
I don't know what the next story is, so I can't say.
I dropped my thing, so hold on.
You have to bend over. Don't drop the soap there, Chief.
I got a fart. Doctor Strange beats off Batman.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah. For all you Batman stands out there.
It was the next tab. How did you not know what the fucking story was?
It says why.
Oh, well.
Why Doctor Strange 2 blew past Batman. I think that's actually kind of interesting because I think they thought Batman would break $1 billion, and it did not. But Doctor Strange is... I don't. Maybe they'll tell us the numbers in the story, but... Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has now surpassed Matt Reeves' The Batman to become the highest grossing film of 2022. And they said the reasons are success. Reasons for the success are evident in Marvel's significance.
The Batman is better than Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Which one would I like to watch again? That's a tough story.
Batman.
I think I would like to watch Doctor Strange.
Nope. Riddler.
Batman is crap. It's crap, man.
No, you just don't like the direction they took. It's a
ripoff.
We're gonna have to do a video on it.
All right, we have to do a video. We'll just debate it because I like the atmosphere, but that's about as far as it goes.
Riddler
is not in it enough for me to care.
Fair, but still, Riddler's awesome.
Better than Wanda, looking all sexy, sexing me up all day long, and America Chavez sexing me up all day long.
First off, she's like 14. But,
she is not. She is definitely over 18. She's probably 24.
I mean, she plays a 15-year-old, I think.
She does not.
She doesn't?
She does not.
She's a lesbian. No, her parents are lesbians.
Parents are lesbians. Come on.
That she doesn't want to find anymore because they're lesbians.
They're not that interesting to her. I don't know. They don't give us the actual box office, but maybe Doc wants to look it up.
It broke 800 million, I think.
I know the Batman was like kind of stuck around 690 or 790.
Yeah.
Which is funny because to consider that a success compared to Batman versus Superman, and if you adjust it for 20% inflation.
That's true, but also I think that there was higher expectations because this was Batman versus
Superman was supposed to break $1 billion. You're telling me the Batman wasn't supposed to break $1 billion?
No, well, I mean, it was, but it also came out in 2022. Movie theaters weren't fully up and running. China was shut down still, I think, so they had no help
China
from there.
China won't even air Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, so even fucking Spider-Man's not, like, no major movies are getting help from China box office.
I think Hollywood finally turned a corner and realized that all that China money is, besides being asshole, it's probably money laundering.
I don't. They blow up the box office more than it has more than.
Is it real money though? Is it real money or is it fake Chinese money?
I don't fucking know. It helps.
Chinese.
I just look at Box Office Mojo and whatever they say is true.
I don't believe that. Let's go to our science segment. We're gonna segue to science.
We have science.
We have science. We love science here. Hopefully, live science actually lets me do this. Here we go.
Did I miss this story?
Giant dragon of death was unearthed in Argentina. The Thanatos dracon is the largest pterosaur ever found in South America.
Where did this? Did I miss it?
You 100%.
Did you put that in the story? In
there.
Really?
How do I have the story then? If I
don't know.
You don't pay attention to anything.
I do not. Jesus, we have a lot of stories then.
I know. That's why I'm transitioning.
Yes.
So they just unearthed. Apparently, all those stories about these giant pterosaurs not being able to fly are all clearly wrong because these things seem like they're all over the place and they could clearly fly. Why would you have giant wings if you can't fly? Why would you? But the species is called the Dragon of Death. They named it as the Flying Serpent. And let's see here. I mean, it's kind of amazing. There's a picture down here of a man standing next to it, and it is monstrous.
Is that not an Aerodactyl?
Oh, what?
Oh, that's the Pokemon.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know what an Aerodactyl actually is.
Right.
I just know it's an Aerodactyl in Pokemon.
I was going to say what the dimensions are, but it's freaking huge. They're saying the wingspan was approximately 23 feet or 7 meters wide. Or that doesn't make any sense. 23 feet wide and 30 feet wide. How can you be two? Oh, there's two different specimens. So yeah, giant pterosaurs were real.
Pterodactyl.
Okay.
Is that not a pterodactyl?
No, it's a pterosaur. Pterosaur is like the family, and then there's pterodactyl is like part of the gene. You don't understand.
Okay, no.
Why am I talking to you?
Yep, Jurassic Park.
Dumbass. Clearly, since you don't understand the laws of science, you won't understand law-abiding citizen. You'll like that transition?
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie, but Forbes doesn't understand. Why are we getting a sequel to Law-Abiding Citizen?
Wasn't a huge fan of the ending. Also, the ending does not call for a sequel at all.
No, it does not. But guess what? It's probably the #1 movie that's ever been on Netflix. F. Gary Gray directed the original, and it starred Gerard Butler. For those of you who don't remember, Gerard Butler was a man who watched his family die violently in a home invasion, only to reemerge 10 years later to seek an elaborately lethal vengeance on the murderers and the justice system he holds responsible for what he deems an inadequate prison sentence. Stars Jamie Foxx as the sympathetic DA. So Jamie Foxx and Butler are coming back.
Wait, he's coming back?
Apparently, they're saying, what if The Dark Knight was a real movie?
What?
Yeah, that's what it was. It earned $127 million on a $53 million budget in 2009, and it helped Butler progress from an A-level leading man to a B-movie action star. That's kind of funny.
I'm very confused.
It is very confusing. I'm reading this is a dumbass Forbes article, so I enjoyed the movie. I remember watching it one time and enjoying it.
It was a great movie. I own it.
Why there would be a spoiler?
Yeah, it's
a 13-year-old movie, but guess what? It's okay. It's Netflix's 3rd most watched movie. It's behind The Red Notice and The Unforgivable. So The Red Notice was the Ryan Reynolds and The Rock movie, right?
Yeah.
With Gal Gadot. And then The Unforgivable. That was the Sandra Bullock movie. Remember I reviewed that? Which I will not link above.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Right behind that, I remember seeing it an awful lot. Law-abiding citizen.
The only thing, I mean, this could do well because like old movies that were popular, like cult, like The Lincoln Lawyer, they turned that into a show on Netflix. Apparently, it's doing great.
It's doing very well. It actually beat out Ozark.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it's actually #1 right now, and Ozark's #2.
Well, Ozark came out a couple weeks ago.
I understand. I'm just saying, like a weird. It's weird because isn't Lincoln Lawyer based off of
a movie?
No, I thought it was based off of the books by the same guy who wrote The Firm.
Nope. I don't read books, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I read the books.
J.R.R. Tolkien?
John Grisham. I thought The Lincoln Lawyer was a John Grisham novel.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, books are beyond your scope of understanding.
Is Stranger Things debuts the same day as Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is that a thing?
Debuts tonight or yesterday?
I don't know.
Because we're going to have a Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is Stranger Things worth me binging?
It's fun. It's a good show. I don't know that. I've heard bad things about the.
Is this the last season?
It is.
Oh.
It's the #1 show on. I think it's their #1 show.
I guess.
So anyway, you're gonna hopefully, I mean, I'm down. I'll watch it. Whatever. Jamie Foxx is awesome, and Gerard Butler hasn't started anything good in a long time, but I'll watch it. You know what I won't watch because no one can watch it. Seth Green's new show.
Why does anyone give a shit about this?
Because it stars his Bored Ape. The reason why we're talking about it was because it was based off of his NFT, and his NFT got stolen, so he can't do the show anymore. You don't think that's awesome?
I mean,
it's probably the okay. I do a lot of videos about NFTs, folks. You just have to accept it. I'm gonna keep talking about NFTs, but this is hysterical that Seth Green was going to have a show based off his stupid Bored Ape thing.
Dude, NFTs are so dumb. Who cares?
I think it's hilarious that the actor has been pleading on Twitter with Darkwing84, who bought his ape from a scammer to return it, and they refused to, and now he can't do his show.
It's fucking retarded.
You don't think that's hysterical?
I mean, I like that his shit got stolen because anything that like fucks over a person that's into NFTs, like, bro, that's dumb as shit. Like, let's move on. NFTs are useless. Fuck you.
So the show is based off of the concept. What if your friendly neighborhood bartender was a Bored Ape Yacht Club?
What?
Number 8398. The show is going to be called White Horse Tavern, right? So I'm just going to play like a second of this because it's so incredibly stupid. And you're not going to be able to hear the audio. I think it's proof of concept. I don't know what it is. But basically, it's about like, okay, so it's a cartoon of a bored ape with a halo and like a skeleton t-shirt on. And he is a bartender at a tavern. Guess what? He can't do the show. Look, he's a bartender. And he's serving bartender to cartoons and to humans, right? This was supposed to be a show. Well, guess what? The show can't be done anymore because he doesn't own the copyright to the NFT, which is hysterical.
This is dumb as shit.
So Seth Green says, I bought that ape in July of 2021, and I've spent the last several months developing and exploiting the IP to make it into the star of the show. Then days before, his name is Fred, by the way, days before he's set to make his world debut, he's literally kidnapped. I think that's hysterical.
Oh, it's hilarious.
He literally paid... He paid like $200,000. Someone's just stole it from him because you don't own anything with NFTs. You don't own nothing. Don't buy them. Don't deal with it. It's just a scam. Get away from it. It's hysterical. I think it's funny. If you want us to talk about it more, leave a comment below.
I think all of our videos show that nobody wants that shit.
That might be true, but
Yes.
I will still talk about it till I am blue in the face.
You know what people do want, though?
Oh, bother.
A dark, rapey, murdery Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother. Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Robin stopped feeding me. It's very unfortunate.
I honestly could see, like, if you just took Silence of the Lambs and put Winnie the Pooh in there, perfect movie.
Oh, bother.
So they just need to redo that.
Winnie the Pooh, blood and honey. Pooh and Piglet.
Oh, I'm fucking
rampage.
excited to be disturbed as shit about this movie.
This is like a B movie. Or even like a D movie.
I don't care. I'm in.
Oh,
In.
get the honey in
Where's
my
the
tummy.
trailer?
Oh, there's an attractive young lady
Wait,
in a hot tub.
is there?
Oh,
Oh shit.
I like her boobies. And then I'm gonna have to stab her.
They're British, I
Because-
think, right? It's like a British company
I
that's
have
doing
no idea what I don't know what this is.
that's doing this.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Winnie the Pooh is in public domain, so I
It
can do
is.
Pervy the Pooh as much as I want.
Yeah.
I can do them all day long, every day.
It's kind of a sad time. Like everything in the classic, like early 1900s, is becoming public domain. So like people are gonna do weird shit with Batman, Superman, Winnie the Pooh, Mickey, all that stuff. It's sad.
How is it sad when now my Pervy the Pooh is official and I can do a whole everything I
Let's
want.
license it, trademark it.
You can't because it's in public domain, stupid.
How do you take it out of public domain?
You cannot.
Fuck.
But that means you can just do it and do whatever you want and make money.
That's fine.
So Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey wrapped earlier this month, and the first stills showing a demonic Pooh and Piglet are about to pounce on a scantily clad young woman relaxing in a hot tub. They've set the internet on fire. I mean, it's just dudes dressed like, they're not even dressed like Winnie the Pooh. They just have weird masks, and they're filmed like in weird. It's just weird.
I need it.
Living Pooh.
Freezing these balls is not a fan of your Pervy the Pooh.
Oh, but I'm from England, from 100 Acre Woods. Oh, can't you just come and join Pooh?
You need to do an Eeyore needs to be in this.
Eeyore.
I'll be together in Pooh.
Yeah, so apparently, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the main villains go on a rampage after being abandoned by college-bound Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin is pulled away from them, and he hasn't given them food. And this made Pooh and Piglet's wife
Very horny.
They made them. It would be much more interesting if they were horny instead of a vicious barren pig. I mean, they look kind of horny.
Yeah.
And this girl, I mean, Piglet does not even look like Piglet. Piglet looks like a boar.
Piglet looks like Mr. Pig from Gotham.
Yeah, like it's low. It's real low. But somebody we know could probably not do better than this, but they could film something very. All you gotta do is get a mask.
Oh yeah.
And then get some girl to sit in a hot tub. We don't have access to hot tubs, but you know.
My parents have a hot tub.
Yeah. Do you have anybody that you want to? Oh my gosh, Winnie the Pooh's from 1926.
Jesus.
Right.
Nasty Manny says your Winnie Pervy the Pooh is like a leprechaun with Down syndrome.
Oh, but that's because I'm so pervy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
I think you need to be mighty. Mighty Morbin. Morbin Rangers.
What about the Tigger? Oh, can't we just talk a little bit about Tigger?
Feel like we need to change that T to something else.
Eeyore, he's dead now.
Listen, we gotta go to Prostitute Mickey.
Your Prostitute Mickey is not as good as my Pervy the Pooh.
It's the best.
My Pervy the Pooh is animated. There is somewhere in the archive of OrcU is an animated Pervy the Pooh.
That's because someone wasn't good enough to animate a Prostitute Mickey.
Your Prostitute Mickey, A, you stole it from someone else. And
Yeah,
B,
it's
it's
fine.
not even that good.
It's great.
No, it's not.
It's great. No, that's Tony the Tiger. Fuck.
You can't even do it. You don't even know how.
Oh, golly gee, guys. I just,
Oh, you're embarrassing yourself
Oh,
now.
no. I'm on the spot. I'm nervous.
I'm so nervous. I'm sweating. I can't handle it.
Got perspiration.
Oh,
I'm gonna be a drug mule.
Can I just rub some honey all over
For
my
minimum
tumbler?
wage.
Anyway, we can move on.
Well, I say there, son.
Oh, you just fall back to default.
See, I'm a great foghorn racist horn.
Foghorn racist horn.
Yeah.
If anybody knows any animators, please let us know, because we
will do
they
stuff.
did ask me to do Winnie the Pooh, and I said he wasn't pervy enough. He was more killery, and I was like, look, I only do Pervy the Pooh. If he's going to say pervy things to the girl and then get yelled at and then have the police called on him and then run away, yeah, I can do that. But I can't do this whole killing thing. That's not Pervy the Pooh's, like, it's not his forte.
Well, that's a shame there. I'm all about that murder there, son.
Why aren't you about murdering or getting
dead pussy?
Murdering? No.
Morbering.
I'm Morberin. It's Morberin time. Because Twitch,
some crazy fuck.
some crazy mother effer he had a 24/7 Morbius live stream because it's Morbin time.
Nobody needs that.
Twitch shut it down.
Nobody wants that.
Apparently, that's all Twitch is good for, is airing other people's shows. That's all they do.
I don't know why this is a thing. Like, I appreciate it that someone would go through the effort of endlessly streaming a shitty movie.
Because it's Morbin time.
But nobody needs to see it that many times.
Twitch actually let Morbius finish one last time and then nuke the channel as soon as the credits rolled.
Oh, shit.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Because Morbius released on digital and Blu-ray. Why don't you have that?
Well, A, it's not physical media yet. B,
digital and Blu-ray?
Okay, fair enough. I might buy it eventually.
Morbius
Like, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Oh, yeah.
What are you, the Pervy, the Morbius Pooh?
No, I want that honey all over my body.
Nope. Not okay with this.
It's Morbin time.
So, it really wasn't, like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
For its dull story, awkward performances, and lackluster special effects.
I mean, all that's true, but
all of those things are true.
It's not as bad as you would think. It's like a 6 out of 10.
So it's
like you can sit through it and not want to kill yourself.
Can you though?
I mean, did.
That is the new trademark though. Anytime Jared Leto leads a superhero film, it's just Morbin time.
I do hope that it does get a sequel just to see what happens, but
it did not make enough money.
It's sure as shit not getting enough. It's not getting a sequel.
So speaking about other things that are total crap, I really only want to make one point about this.
True Detective.
True Detective is going to be headed by, or Jodie Foster is starring in it. Isn't she like 60 years old?
She's pretty old.
She was like 14 in the 80s though. She might not be 60.
She doesn't look great then.
Well, she's going to star in True Detective. I don't think you can ever do a better... It's called Night Country. I don't think you can ever do better than the first season. And the reason why I enjoy the first season, but it's also one of the most blatant cases of plagiarism I've ever heard of. True Detective, which was created and written by the plagiarist Nick Pizzolatto, ran for 3 seasons. this MFer no longer is allowed to be attached to the show because he's a plagiarist and he just steals everything that he does.
What did he steal it from?
He stole from Watchmen. He stole from, literally stole from an entire book. It's a book about nihilism. So Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson starred in, what was it, 2014?
Something like that.
It had like the greatest nude scenes ever.
Oh, with Alexandra Daddario?
Yeah, and there's another girl in it too. I forget who she is, but it is amazing. The show in general, not just the nude scenes. It's just a really, really good show, but the entire script was plagiarized. And this Nick Pizzolatto guy was never really punished for it, but now they've taken True Detective from him, and they have different writers, different executive producers. So I just think it's going to be... Like the last one, you tried to watch it, didn't you, with Mahershala Ali?
I gave up after like two episodes.
Yeah, you were like, this blows.
Yeah.
Because he got caught plagiarizing and he couldn't come up with new material because he got caught.
I forgot that there was because I watched the second season with I think Colin Farrell and somebody else.
Oh, the girl with the big giant
Rachel
warts
McAdams.
on her face.
Yeah, Rachel McAdams. That wasn't terrible.
I thought it wasn't great.
And then season 3, yeah, the Muhammad Ali. I was like, no thanks.
Mahershala Ali. Wait,
Yeah, Muhammad Ali. I get it.
Shut up! You keep confusing me.
Muhammad Ali.
No.
Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
A big black man.
He's Blade, right?
He is Blade.
You better get used to saying his name then.
Blade? It's pretty easy to say.
You God.
Freezing balls is saying I'm a leprechaun with Down syndrome. First off, fuck you. Second off, I'm 6'3". How dare you? I'm much taller than a leprechaun.
I mean, this image that you see of him reveals his true height, which is actually 5'4". But you know, Mahershala Ali and Stephen Dorff. I like Stephen Dorff too, but I heard it was terrible. And you gave up after 2 episodes.
I forgot that I watched it.
You know what else you should give up on before it even starts? And I'm sure I'll rant about this too. I will only watch these things if you guys force me to.
A Star Wars show? Speaking of the Force.
Speaking of Star Wars. It's going to be called Skeleton Crew. It's going to be with Jude Law. And now that I know what it's about, I can't imagine me watching this unless I'm forced to by our audience.
But it's by John Watts. He made Spider-Man.
The show will follow a group of 10-year-old kids trying to find their way home.
If Tom Hanks supports it, I do.
If Tom Hanks is in it, I'm in. Jude Law, I mean, who was his wife that I thought that he cheated on with the nanny, but I thought his wife was really...
Do not know.
Very attractive.
Helen Mirren.
No.
Naomi Watts.
Getting closer. Blonde, British.
Kate Moss.
No.
Shit.
Wow. You're bad at this game. She was in the...
Sienna Miller?
Girl. Sienna Miller.
There we go. She was in G.I. Joe.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah,
I like her when she wears wigs and such.
She's kind of hot.
Sounds like fun. Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
he cheated on her with a really ugly nanny.
He was probably angry because he was balding.
And that is, I mean, he clearly has hair plugs, but whatever. Anyway, this series is going to follow a group of 10-year-old kids from a small planet who get lost in a galaxy far, far away. No! I don't want to watch this.
Nope.
Why is Jude Law? He better be like a robot or
Make the goddamn Baby Yoda show, and that's all I want.
Just all Baby Yoda all the time.
He doesn't even need to fucking speak. There doesn't need to be a story. He can just do cute things for 10 to 15 minutes an episode, and boom, I'm in.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an outrage.
You're watching Obi-Wan Kenobi in like, what, an hour? Whenever we're done this endless episode?
I could do a live reaction of it.
Yeah.
I would.
Do a story.
Oh, I could do that.
You can post it to a story, yeah.
Can I just be screaming at the TV?
That's live stream it. Fuck it.
Mother.
Instagram live it.
Instagram.
That's a lot of effort for you.
That is a lot of effort.
Yeah.
I don't like putting in effort. Oh, geez. Let's get outrageous. Is it outrage? Obama.
Obama.
That's where it comes from. It's an outrage.
Alla Obama.
Alla Obama. everything that
Kansas. So first off, Kansas, like
first of all,
how
I
is
was
that
pretty sure this was Pennsylvania, and I thought for a long time that we were hunting Noob, but clearly it's not.
How is this a state? First off,
Kansas, Wichita.
Yeah, Kansas doesn't even have like Kansas City is in fucking Missouri.
Actually, it's split down the middle.
Yeah, well, the
You
Kansas
can
City
go on
Chiefs
one
play
side
in
or the
Missouri,
other.
I think. So
Well, you can go on one side. I've been there, so you can go across the bridge. And
you've
you're
been to Kansas City?
Yeah.
Why?
I've been all over this blessed country. I love
On
America.
On purpose?
Yes.
That doesn't sound smart.
I've been in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
No thanks.
I've been in so many random
Wasn't there
cities.
like a tornado and school shooting in Tulsa? Like that's what it's known for?
I'm pretty sure there was
And racists?
like one bar, and the bar was not it was it was only open till like midnight.
Okay.
I prefer my bars open till like 2 or 4 in the morning.
How much do they hate like non-white people there? A lot.
That's a good question.
That's a lot.
I don't know.
You hesitated. That means
I
really
hesitated because I had to hide my identity as a member of the
black community.
Roma community.
Yeah.
I said Roma.
You're a black man. You identify as a black man.
I
And if anyone tells you different, they're a bigot. So
what?
it's on them.
What have I told you about my community and being your obsession with?
Your community just steals shit and travels a lot.
Exactly. That's why I've been in so many different countries.
Yeah, because they're too poor to have like actual roots anywhere. So that's on them.
Never put down roots.
That's on them. Just because they would be traveling circus clowns and get raped every show and then have kids and be like, I don't know how to afford this kid. Let's move to the next city.
Got to get that welfare.
Yeah, that's not on us.
Hey, I can always fall back on tarot card reading.
People do like it. I don't get
That's
it.
the thing.
But people like it.
What do you mean? I will again. Well, if we had a Patreon, I would do tarot card readings on Patreon.
You wouldn't.
I would too.
Absolutely
I
not.
would 100% do tarot
not
card
at all.
readings.
No.
Are you really? Are you
Not in a
challenging me?
legitimate fashion.
What do you mean? What does that even mean?
Do you even know what a tarot card is?
Are you questioning my tarot card reading abilities?
Yeah, I know tarot is a flavor of milk tea.
Dumbass.
So, just
You don't
saying.
know what a tarot card is?
It's something with like the moon and the sun.
The death card.
It tells
I'm
you
gonna
if you're
give
gay
the
or
death
not.
card every time.
Yeah, my mom took me to a tarot card reading when I was 5 and was like, "Is my son gay?" And then they're like, "Maybe."
Clearly, yes.
Yeah.
She shook a magic 8-ball and was like, all signs point to yes.
You know, I do lead my life by magic 8 balls. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I read the tarot cards. And
So
Patreon, one day when we have a Patreon,
yes,
help us get those subscribers up. We got to get to 1,000. We got to get monetized. Then I can buy.
we're at 1,000 Instagram followers for now.
We broke the
For
barrier.
now.
Elon Musk unleashed his bots on us.
We will get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers by
2024.
No.
What do you mean we doubled in 1 year?
Yeah, and we double this shit into. Well, I guess by the rule of doubling,
2024.
we're not gonna get there.
All we have to do is do more hauls.
No.
You do hauls all the time. You just don't tell anyone.
Oh, what? Like going to the Best Buy and filming ourselves?
Where the pores go?
Yeah. No, that's Walmart.
You go to Walmart to get. You told me.
I haven't gone
go
to.
buy DVDs.
I went to Walmart with my mom 2 weekends ago to buy some plants.
So why didn't you film it? Your
I'm not
plant haul.
exposing me, ma.
Me ma.
Yeah,
You're like
no.
me ma. I
need her alive
content.
to clean my house. So
She is Mexican.
about Kansas City and pooping.
So Kansas City finally identified their Poopetrator. The Poopetrator who defecated in a Wichita beauty store. They have confirmed, the police have confirmed it's not Amber Heard.
I'm super glad about that.
The authorities say the woman defecated in the middle of the aisle where the wigs are located.
Be super confusing if it was Amber Heard because that bitch is in a trial somewhere else. So,
But she does love to poop on things.
she does like to shit.
The Kansas City Police Department, they were all in on this. At first, they couldn't find who the Poopetrator was, or Poopetrator.
Yes, Poopetrator.
They believe that she destroyed 8 different wigs through her actions on May 10th. There are pictures. I want to see pictures of her actually defecating on the... I'm sure there are.
You can tell she eats a lot, so there's probably a lot that needs to be expelled at any given moment.
She went to Mid-K Beauty Supplies where the wigs were located, and the whole incident was caught on the beauty store's surveillance cameras.
Did she just like shit in the corner, or
no, in the middle of the aisle?
Oh.
The police department on Facebook claims they joke that we've already confirmed that this is not Amber Heard, so please stop calling and emailing that info.
Oh my god.
They're like, this might be one of the cases that sticks with us.
Oh jeez.
The police are referring to Johnny Depp's chauffeur and security guard, Starling Jenkins III, who in court on April 28th said that Depp's ex Heard had left a surprise in her and Depp's bed after a fight in 2016. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, when I originally was looking at the story, the Poopetrator had not been identified, but now apparently she has been. The incident was captured on surveillance video, but for the good of all of you, we are not posting the footage of the offending fecal assault. Those pictured are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. God. If you have pictures of someone pooping in a restaurant, I'd
post it
in a beauty salon.
Yeah.
Here's pictures of the infamous Amber Turd.
Oh my god.
That is pretty. Why?
I was gonna say that little dog could not create that much of a shit. She blamed it on the dogs.
Yeah. That is pretty.
That shit is bigger than the dog.
I don't even understand anymore.
Fucking Amber Heard. Piece of shit. Literally.
So that's outrageousness. Shall we move on? I think it's time to get reviewing.
No, we gotta go in.
Oh my gosh. We still have in. I don't even have anything for in and out. I mean, I know what we have, but I don't have like images.
Oh, okay.
Shall I just leave up the image of Amber Turd?
We can. We can.
We'll just keep watching Amber Turd as we talk about let's get in.
Or out.
Oh, let's go.
So much motion.
Mission Impossible.
Possible. Dead Reckoning, Part 1.
Defecating.
Yes.
Mission Impossible Defecation Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, he hired Amber Heard as the villain. She just shits everywhere.
Or Haley Atwell.
Keep shitting.
Oh my gosh. So it's Mission Impossible 7?
I think so.
I haven't seen. I've seen 1, and I think I fell asleep during 2. Which one has the guy who's dead, who died of heroin, who's a really good actor?
2?
He's kind of a chunky guy. He was in the
Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah, there you go. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones I saw.
He was 2 or 3. He was 2 or 3.
I remember there was one that was directed by John Woo. I think that was the second one.
Something like that. Yeah, they're all like pretty decent movies.
The second one is not good.
It's okay.
Sandy Newton is in it. It's not good.
She's in the third one.
Oh, maybe that's the bad one. I don't know. I like the first one, and I don't think I've seen I really haven't.
They've just evolved. They're kind of like the Fast and Furious movies, where they're just evolving into just ridiculous action movies, as opposed to like Fast and Furious was a car movie in the first couple, like the first 3 where they were car movies, and then this one, like the first one was like a straight up slow burn.
I thought it was about a
espionage spy movie. Mission Impossible?
I thought it was called Mission and Twister.
No. What?
You know they came out the same summer.
Twister and Mission Impossible? Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Twister was pretty good. That was Helen Hunt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked kind of fuckable back then. Like if you took out her face and her tits. And just had like a hole to put it in.
Oh my god. I like the first one. And I don't recall. I remember there's one where they like scan something and they pretend to be Russian, and then I stopped watching.
That was Ghost Protocol? This
one, though, I will say, actually, well, they were forced to release the teaser because it leaked online.
It did.
So they were, and when you watch the teaser trailer, it doesn't look like a finished movie. I mean, it mostly does, but it doesn't look like a finished trailer. Like they haven't finished editing the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
Cool.
a Tom Cruise action movie.
I actually think it looks better than the other movies. I never saw Fallout, which I wanted to see.
Fallout
That was
had Henry
6,
Cavill, so that was awesome.
where he like armed up.
Had his beard
muscles.
change mid fight scene.
No, it was his tie.
No, it was his beard.
No, his no. Remember, they had his mustache was insured. It never changed.
There was something with a hairstyle or something.
When he goes to go, he like loads up his arms to like get into a fight. His tie changes.
I'd have to look that up.
I'm sure it does.
But
we covered it as a story.
I'm excited for it. It looks good. I've seen all the other Mission Impossibles, and I might buy the Blu-ray collection of Mission Impossible. Honestly,
This one actually looked pretty good. I, for once, was like, "Wow, all these foreign locales." Like it just looks.
Instead of Haley Atwell, they should have had Kate Beckinsale.
Haley Atwell is not aging as well as Kate Beckinsale.
First off, Kate Beckinsale was always hotter than Haley Atwell. So,
I mean, if you like thick girls with big jubblies, Haley Atwell's your girl.
She's not that thick. I haven't looked at her recently, but
she a thick girl with big, thick.
Is she?
Got big boobums. Big boobas.
I mean, Kate Beckinsale's better either way.
Yeah, because she could dress like a 1940s girl. So hot.
Yeah, you have a fetish for that.
Yeah.
Still nothing with Anna de Armas. Anna de Armas is clearly the best.
Oh, that was a whole. Maybe you should do a debate between Kate Beckinsale and Anna de Armas.
There is no debate.
Who's the winner?
That's stupid. Anna de Armas.
Kate Beckinsale in her prime versus Anna de Armas.
Anna de Armas is in her prime.
She is literally right now in her prime.
So
although
yes.
is Knock Knock her prime or is right now her prime?
Both.
We'll see. The Marilyn Monroe movie will be the proof in the pudding.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna watch that so many times.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Do not go near Noob Noob's basement when that comes out.
Jesus.
Noob Noob's girlfriend needs to log off and never actually. She needs to not show up for like 2 or 3 weeks.
No, or she can just like sit on my dick as I'm watching it. That's fine.
That's disgusting.
That's okay.
You are disgusting. You're beast. So anyway, Mission Impossible.
I want to go in or out on.
I'm in. I mean, I won't see it in the theater. Maybe I will.
I'm definitely seeing it in the theater. I'm in. I'm going in and out of Anna de Armas.
You are not.
But what I'm not going in or out on is
Mr. B.
Whatever the
Man
fuck.
versus Bee.
Yeah, I'm in, but I don't know if I want to pull out.
I am not in on this. Mr. Bean, or the actor who plays Mr. Bean.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson
has a movie where I think it's on Netflix where he fights a bee.
Yeah, he basically house sits and a bee gets in and he basically just destroys a house.
It's a CGI bee and it looks really stupid. And I
it
never
looks
found Mr. Bean funny.
So dumb.
So a waste of my time.
That it needs to be watched.
No, I will
like
not watch it.
So dumb.
I'm so out. Never gonna watch Mr. Bean.
It's kind of like Thunder Force. Like Thunder Force looked real dumb.
No, at least I could ridicule that. There's literally not going to be a plot, and I don't care about a bee or Mr. Bean. No, thank you. I'm out. Get me out of here.
I'm in. I'll watch it.
No, thanks.
We can review it.
Terrible. Not even going to bother with it. But let's move on
to actual reviews.
Reviews.
Okay,
what are we reviewing first?
Do you want to get the shitty shows out of the way?
Yes, Diego Luna.
A Million Little Things.
Is it A Million Little Things? Yes.
Yeah, right there. Boom.
Terrible show.
Boom.
Why do you watch this?
I like the
You're gay.
The one actor is from Psych, which is literally my life.
Gay.
A super observant, snarky, handsome man with good hair. It's me. It's me.
I don't think so.
Literally me.
I don't think so.
So,
season 4, 33% there, jackhole.
I mean, it's a show. Is there like an actual review? Like, what's someone saying about it?
They're saying that it sucks.
Scroll down.
I'm going.
Oh my god. What are they saying?
Glorifies sexual identity grooming in the episode Out of Hiding, painting parents of a transgender teen as angry, bigoted fools while giving props to a teacher that is grooming the child into an alternative sexual experience. If you were a stranger in the park, the person would be arrested for approaching the children to have secret conversations about sex without the knowledge of the parents. Somehow, because it's a teacher, this behavior is okay. This is literally the definition of being a groomer. I did not write that review. Please defend.
Oh shit. Not wrong, I guess. If you're going by that definition.
This season is so far better than the last, but they just lost me by calling Dr. Seuss a notorious racist, injecting racism into everything, even when it's not, even when it isn't there, is sowing
that is a thing.
And promoting racism, in my opinion, show writers suck.
This show went fucking hard in the paint with the
woke. Get woke, go broke.
Like the George Floyd stuff. Like I honestly fast forwarded through episodes because they just kept doing it. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Just keep move on. Like I like the other stories in it. Like it's all right. It's like This Is Us, but with a better ensemble cast.
Better than Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore's
15-year-old pop star.
Not that hot anymore.
She
was very hot though.
No, never.
No, I thought Mandy Moore was super attractive.
What?
Yeah.
What?
When she was younger?
What? So you're saying when she was 15, you were hard on for her?
Not 15.
She was 15 when she debuted. And she sucked and was not interesting. Get out of my
20
face.
something.
So when her career was not, when she was over.
She had a nice body. And a cute face. That's all I need.
For a 15-year-old.
Sure.
Okay, groomer.
You gotta groom them in, right?
Okay, groomer.
So it's it's a decent show. If you like This Is Us, you'll probably like it.
Like woke. Why are you watch shows from 2018? At some point, people are going to call you, I don't know, a boomer, zoomer, a doomer, a gloomer.
The Rookie though has Nathan Fillion. That's all you need. That's all you need.
62%, so a little bit better. A good D plus, right?
It's a procedural, so.
How is there only one critic rating? Can we add 2 critic ratings?
Yeah,
to that?
we're
just
critic.
Added one. We gave them that.
It's a good show. Like it's a procedural. It has a good ensemble cast. Nathan Fillion is probably one of my favorite TV actors.
This show has gone downhill every year. The show is so silly and implausible, I can no longer watch it. The season ending is ridiculous. Nolan and the inexperienced small-town cop take down the stupidest band of 8 tough guys ever. Cliches abound, and frequently the episode and the show are embarrassing. Now, when they have a spin-off with a minority, female, bisexual guidance counselor that solves crimes the dim-witted, arrogant FBI can't, I think they've covered all the PC bases there. I won't be watching the spin-off either. It's too bad because the first 2 seasons of The Rookie were entertaining and semi-believable.
Sort of true. So they are having a spin-off The Rookie FBI, and it basically hits all those points they were saying. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, Omar Navarro from Ozark is one of the people in it, which is
who?
Omar Navarro from Ozark, the cartel leader.
Who?
Okay. So yeah, it is getting ridiculous and unbelievable, but every procedural is basically the same thing. Like it's going to have unbelievable scenarios. It depends on the actors.
Chung.
What?
Chi Yoon Chung.
Who?
Chi Yoon.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Well, you're gonna find out.
That's an Asian woman.
She's just the graphic director.
Thanks for that.
Rookie.
Those are aggressive glasses. Anyway, so it's got a great ensemble cast that will make you like the show.
Oh, I'm so tired of you talking about this.
Whatever. Watch it.
No.
If you watch it.
Next.
I like it.
What are we watching?
Jackass 4.5.
Geriatric Jackass.
Which I didn't even know was a thing.
It's basically geriatric Jackass. These guys this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen because they're too old to do the stunts anymore or aren't willing to. So Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Chris Pontius. Chris Pontius doesn't do a single stunt in this show. Dave England, Jason Weeman, Acuna, and David Aaron, Preston Lacey, and Jeff Tremaine are too old and too big of a bunch of pussies to do any of the stunts. So they have everybody else. They hire a bunch of new people who are all super duper inclusive, including a girl. They hire a girl, and the girl doesn't do any stunts whatsoever. Doesn't do a single stunt. So they hired a girl to watch them.
I don't
whip out their
understand.
junk.
Yeah, I don't what because they had Jackass Forever. That was in theaters. That looked kind of decent.
This is now on Netflix, so you can catch it on there.
When was this ever not on Netflix? Or was
it
this just
showed up on Netflix?
Or was it just Netflix?
I don't know. It showed up. A release date on streaming was May 20th, 2022. So it just showed up. I guess this was before Jackass Forever.
I don't get it.
It's basically a documentary about making Jackass Forever. Oh, that's what it is. Because I had no concept of what this was. Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, and the rest of the gang return for another round of hilarious stunts featuring cut footage and outtakes from Jackass Forever. So it's basically the garbage from Jackass Forever, where they talk about making Jackass Forever, which I didn't see. So watching this, I was like, oh, this is a bunch of nonsense. You have a bunch of token characters and a chick who does nothing, and it sucks.
Where's Bam Margera?
He has a restraining order filed against him.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Against...
He used to torment my ex-drummer's ex-girlfriend. He used to drive through their backyard and tear up their lawn with ATVs.
What?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Personally?
Bam Margera. Huh?
You've met him personally?
Not personally. He used to drive through my ex-drummer's.
And you never met your ex-drummer's ex-girlfriend?
I met his ex-girlfriend, yes.
While you were inside of her?
No.
There was a little hesitation there.
I'm not going to comment.
So it wasn't so it was non-consensual.
Non-consensual.
So you forced your way inside of her while Bam Margera
drove across her lawn.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was like, get off my lawn, you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
So then you high five Bam Margera.
Bam Margera was what they would consider he would torture their neighborhood.
Oh. Because
he was just a nuisance. He's a public nuisance.
Isn't he like semi-Down syndrome now?
He has been on so many drugs and alcohol that there's probably something wrong with him. They filed a restraining order against him.
He's alive still?
He is. I remember when he went to Dubai and got arrested by the Dubai police and had to be body cavity searched.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's not in good shape. So none of them talk to him anymore. Steve-O, I think, had an intervention with him. But Jeff Tremaine has a restraining order against him. He's the director. And the show, this was like geriatric Jackass. It was dumb. They're like, we went into COVID and then Johnny Knoxville came out with gray hair and he won't do any stunts anymore. It was just dumb.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy it. It was crap. It was a waste of time.
It doesn't look super great, so.
No. Maybe Jackass Forever was good. But they hired like a bunch of new people, and I think even like one of the late night directors was like, "Oh, you know, when I look at the cast of Jackass, it's full of like white dudes. What did you do to diversify?" And they hired like
small people,
token people.
Oh boy,
it's ridiculous.
So let's move on to something that actually was pretty awesome.
Love,
Death and Robots.
Death and Robots. Season 3. Season 2, I don't remember. Like, I just remember it not being that good. So, Season 2 was 85%.
Season 3 was violent as fuck.
And it's 9 episodes. Very violent. Tomato meter has it 100%, and the audience score has it 84%. I thought this was maybe the best season yet. It was just really, really good. So there's a bunch of episodes, right? The first episode, 3 robots, exit strategies. It's a continuation of, I guess, a season 1 or 2 episode. It was pretty good.
Yeah, the 3 robots was definitely a recurring thing.
Yeah, it was all right. I kind of like that one. It wasn't like amazing, but it was whatever. Bad Traveling, directed by David Fincher, that was
good.
Awesome, gory, Cthulhu. All that good stuff.
It wasn't Cthulhu. It was a crab monster.
It has the concepts of Cthulhu running through it. It's very Lovecraftian. It was
like there was an episode with straight up Cthulhu.
Yeah. The Very Pulsing Machine is one where they like go to a Io, which is a moon of Jupiter. It was all right. It was cartoony. It was okay. It was one of the weaker ones, but like as far as one of the weaker ones, it was still good. Night of the Mini Dead was really cool because it's like all miniatures of basically like the end of the world.
Yeah, it was
I'm
like a
pretty sure
zoomed
Chris Miller
out.
directed it.
Yeah, T.J. Miller. Tim Miller.
Sorry, Tim Miller directed this. It was pretty cool. It was like miniatures. So I think that's really fascinating that they went out of their way to do miniatures, and it's basically the end of the world with zombies.
Kill Team Kill, I thought was really good.
That was really good. Cartoony. Basically, it's a CIA team or like a military team fighting like
Black
a
Ops team.
bear.
Yeah.
Swarm, I thought was really good because it was like kind of intellectual. It was basically kind of like a Halo story mixed with like humanity trying to overcome like this swarm of.
What was Swarm again?
That's the one where they were. The guy came in and he's like, "Oh, if we take over this swarm and use them for humanity, we can like have all these slaves." And then they were like, remember they're like floating around the asteroid and they're like,
oh, okay, yeah.
I just thought philosophically that one was really cool.
Yep. The rat one was I think that's my favorite.
Really? I liked it. I liked it a lot. There's a grumpy Scottish farmer who's fighting rats, and it's actually the only upbeat one there was. So you probably did like
I think the Mason's Rats was probably my favorite.
It's the only upbeat one there was.
It wasn't really that upbeat. Like
yes, it was. At the end, they came.
It was at the end, but like there was a lot of death in that.
There was a lot of death.
Yeah.
In Vaulted Halls Entombed was probably the most confusing one for people.
I honestly don't remember much about that one.
That's the Cthulhu one where they're going in and there's like these like spider things that are killing everybody, and then they get further in and there's like a thing chained up and it's telling them to release them.
Yeah, that one I think I fell asleep on.
It is very confusing, but I love that one because it's pure Cthulhu mythology.
Yeah.
That's H.P. Lovecraft, for those of you who don't know. And then Jabara, which was very long.
That was fucking disturbing.
I loved it.
Disturbing
I don't know
as shit.
what it was.
I was concerned.
To me, it was it's like the blend of all things really great.
It was uncomfortable.
Well, okay, so you have basically, in my mind, it seemed like a group of knights, but they were kind of like Indian based. They seemed like Indian type actors, right? And the armor seemed very like Indian, right? And they come to a lake, and they're being attracted by a siren, right? And the siren is a Greek mythology, so they blend Indian and Greek mythology. Then they blend medieval knights into it, right? And I don't know what's animated. I don't know what's not animated. Like some scenes clearly seemed animated, and others didn't. So there's this like push and pull and like dancing, and like it was just crazy and beautiful and unbelievable and just fascinating. I highly recommend it. The description is: a siren song fails to work on a deaf knight, Jabaro, and the golden woman becomes fascinated by him. It was just disturbing, beautiful, fascinating. The music, the sound design. I have not seen anything that exciting to me from a filmmaking perspective in a long time, and it was really fascinating.
I was scared. I was scared watching it.
It turned you on a little bit, though.
I mean, they did kind of have a sexual moment at one point.
And then he beats her to death. I mean, you know.
That's hot.
Amazing.
That's hot.
Anyway,
yeah.
Very fascinating. Blending all these different mythologies into like this perfect contextual content. Just great. What's our premiere review?
The Chippendale movie.
Oh, that is our premiere review?
Yep.
Is it though?
That's all we got left.
That's all we got left. Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Disney Plus. 82% in the tomato meter, 82% in the audience ratings. Critic consensus.
Yep.
Sometimes reboots fall through the cracks, but Chippendale Rescue Rangers picks up the slack with a fast, funny film that almost never fails. Audience says it may not be a new Disney classic, but Chippendale Rescue Rangers brings back a pair of beloved characters for a fresh round of family fun. I don't know exactly what in the world to think of this thing. First of all, it took me 3 days to watch it.
It did.
Because it just wasn't that intriguing.
Didn't it have a bunch of like cameos and shit? It
had so many cameos, I couldn't even tell you how many there were.
In fact, was there a reason?
Was in it.
Was there a reason for it?
So think of Roger Rabbit, right? And Roger Rabbit is a
great
cameo
movie
in it.
Yeah.
It is a great movie. It's a classic, right? think about humans and toons living together in the real world, right?
I'd rather just watch Roger Rabbit. Why is this existing?
I would rather watch Roger
Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit is a cameo. Okay, so John Mulaney plays Chip. Kind of annoying. If I were Olivia Munn and John Mulaney was on a cocaine binge, I would not want his baby batter. But she made a different decision in life.
She did.
She made a different choice, and we can all respect that, I'm assuming. Do you not agree with her baby batter decision?
I would give her baby batter.
Yeah, but she picked John Mulaney, who has an annoying voice.
Yeah, I have a much better voice than John Mulaney. She should have picked me.
Fair enough. She's also
old,
geriatric.
She's still hot.
Okay, fair enough.
And Asian.
Yeah.
The Asian helps.
John Mulaney's in this. He plays Chip, kind of like stuck up and annoying, kind of like he has a giant pull up his ass. Andy Samberg, who I have recently come to enjoy him because he did the Jose Canseco thing. Awesome. He did a really great job. And it's actually directed by his partner who played, it's Mark McGuire. He plays Mark McGuire. Akiva Schaffer.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Akiva Schaffer did a really good job. I thought it was, it's weird though, because it's like directed, it's directed okay, but like there's weird focus problems in it. Because Chip is old 2D animation, but Dale gets like a surgery that makes him 3D animation.
That's weird.
It's real weird. But Andy Samberg actually did a really good. He doesn't sound like Andy Samberg. Like he tried to act. And then you have some of the original characters, but you don't really. What's the? I don't even know the characters, but they had like Tress MacNeille plays one of her original characters. Keegan-Michael Kay's in it. Chris Parnell's in it. J.K. Simmons is in it.
Seth Rogen.
There's one joke that Seth Rogen does that's actually kind of funny.
Oh no!
Where he plays. He's not funny at all. I'm tired of that guy. But he shows up as all of the animated characters that he's ever played. They're all in one shot together. It's kind of weird.
J.K. Simmons, though.
He plays like a Gumby-like character. So,
I like J.K. Simmons.
Yeah. I mean, he's a... Okay. I'm going to say 82% is a low B. It's fine. If you're watching, I'm going to say for like a younger audience, they're not going to understand anything. Like none of the references. All the references are like... There's a part where like they're at a comic book convention and like Pickle Rick is in it. The greatest cameo on earth shows up in this though.
Oh,
ugly Sonic.
Nightmare Sonic.
And the best part of it is every time Sonic is in a scene, they like slow-mo zoom on his mouth.
I love it.
It's beautiful. It's really one of the greatest things. It's just fantastic.
They need to make the Nightmare edition of Sonic 1.
I demand you release the Nightmare edition of Sonic.
Yes.
I would watch that. We will live review it.
We need it. We need it.
We will do a watch along with it.
We will.
100%. I don't understand why they haven't done it already. They could make like millions of dollars on that.
They could.
They really could. I don't know why they haven't done it. It's pretty stupid. If you're a fan of Rescue Rangers and you understand like a little bit of the Chip and Dale stuff, this is a decent movie. It's not bad. It's just weird. I don't know. There's just so many references. It's so meta. I just don't know that I get it. It's okay.
I don't know what Chip and Dale is. Never watched it.
You never watched Rescue Rangers?
Nope.
Do you know who Chip and Dale originally were like annoying?
They're chipmunks. Yeah. I get that part.
Yeah, and they were
That's where it ends.
To Mickey Mouse. Well, they gave them like their own show, which was Chip and Dale, and they were like, it was like Indiana Jones. Like they were like a rescue team. I don't know. It was like a whole thing.
Chipmunks that rescued treasure.
Something like that.
Sure.
So, one thing I didn't realize, which I looked up after this, is that Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers only went for one season. Except that one season had 62 episodes in it.
Fucking hell.
62 freaking episodes, which you can all watch on Disney Plus.
That's like 5 seasons of a CW show.
I mean, that's almost, if they had made it to 100, like, I can't believe it ran for one season. It literally ran for one
How
season.
did that even, because that's more than one episode a week.
22 minutes each.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane.
Ridiculous.
So I'm going to say it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Like, if you have, it's like, it hits all the nostalgia member berries. one thing people are complaining about, there's one little bit of controversy, is the fact that they make fun of a child actor in it. And that's... Oh, I don't even know. Did they even say, like, Will Arnett is in this?
Will Arnett's the child actor?
He's one of the stars. Eric Bana is in this. Jesus. I didn't even know all these people were in this.
A lot of people's in it.
Yeah. It's crazy how many people are in this. Anyway, Will Arnett's one of the stars. And, yeah. It's kind of weird. Should I tell? Is that a spoiler if I tell you who likes in it?
The special person?
Yeah.
Sure.
Should I spoil it? Spoiler
Yes.
warning, and we won't go much longer.
No one's gonna watch this part of the episode anyway.
It's our premiere review.
Nobody's gonna watch
You
it.
don't think people care about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Nope.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
I don't think
There's 3 people watching right now.
It's because we talk forever.
Yes.
It's okay. We can go for another hour if you like.
We can. I gotta piss. So
You always
let's
do.
wrap
You
it
just
up.
Stop and you.
I guzzled a
talk.
fucking giant glass
And
of
it's-
kamikaze.
Show people how big the glass is.
It's pretty big. They saw me sipping from it the whole time.
Sham is sipping.
This was full of alcohol.
Sipping and tripping.
Yeah. I'm not buzzed because he makes them weak, but still.
What? You were like complaining last week that your drinks were too weak.
They
Anyway,
were.
Will Arnett plays
Sora.
No.
Goku.
No.
Mickey Mouse.
Nope.
Hannibal Lecter.
Oh bother! He does
Winnie-
not play Winnie the Pooh.
Nope. Then who the fuck does he play?
He plays
It's taking too long.
Peter Pan.
You're kidding.
Nope. Peter Pan, but grown up Peter Pan.
Oh, that's stupid.
It is weird.
That's stupid.
It's kind of.
I'm out. That made me go out.
So anyway, there is a funny part where his whole plan is to make really bad reboots of things, and there is a Winnie the Pooh part in it. It's like something the Pooh, the honey bear, like it's dumb. But anyway, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't.
So that's the end of our premiere review.
It
You
is.
got it here. If you do want to check out, we do have links to all of the articles, everything that we did, that we covered. You can catch it.
Unfortunately.
Absolutely. We have proof of everything that we do. So you can catch all those links and more on our website. You can go, if you search for Our Reviews Will Kill You, you'll find us there. You can also, obviously, subscribe to the audio podcast because I try my best to make sure that you don't miss any audio from here. In fact, it has a little bit of sparkle to it. Share this video. Share everything you can. Sharing is caring. It allows us to grow, get bigger every day. You can contact us directly on orc_you.
Oh my god, you're still talking.
Oh, I'm going to drag this out as long as I can. I'm hoping that you go, oh my god. You are known for peeing yourself.
I will piss right in your face.
You're just going to pee your pants?
Yeah.
I can get you do you need a diaper?
I do.
Adult
Depends.
Depends on you.
Just like we're dependable as the #1 podcast in the Netherlands.
We are. We're going to slowly climb up to the #1 Star Wars hating channel on Earth.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. What's the show you don't watch? What are the shows you don't watch? Anything Star Wars related?
Yeah, Obi-Wan. I might watch Obi-Wan, depending on what you say about it.
You love Ewan McGregor, though.
I do. I like Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader more, though.
He won't be in the first 2 episodes.
Then I'm not going to watch it.
Well, all right then. What else can you do?
I don't know.
What do we do with this show?
Instagram, YouTube.
Did Instagram.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Yep.
Rumble.
Rumble.
Rumble and
There
Bumble. We need more Rumble subscriptions.
We do.
What else do we need?
That's it, I think. Instagram subscribers.
Oh, and how are you gonna? I don't know. You're gonna give away something.
Batman.
The Batman.
I'll think about it.
We'll consider it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's it.
I guess that's all we have. This was a long episode.
It was.
Another hour and a half. Well, that's what happens when you struggle to get through one episode and you're like, I'm going to make up for it in the next 2.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening. We love all y'all out there. But for the 2 of us, we are on to the next one. You had to double stretch, didn't you? Next one.